3, 2, 1.
Hey, it's your girl, Madam Money, aka Trap, and welcome to the official Sorting the Game Rising album review of VRN Hayes Serene. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get it. Now, it is no better way for me to kick off my Sorting the Game Rising platform than with the artist VRN Hayes. He is such a hard-working, very authentic artist coming out the West Coast. You feel me? And he dropped a major project in 2020 called Serene. So I want to go over Serene with you. I really wanted a couple of y'all to hear these projects before I sit here and start talking about it, so y'all know what is going on. And it seems like, you feel me, everybody is full aware of a couple of these projects that I will be covering on this rising platform as we go forward. But Serene, all right, let me tell you something about this project. This is very, very well thought out. This is a well thought out project from start to finish. And as we go through it, I'm gonna explain to you why. Now, the first track on here is called One Time, called The Pull Up. You feel me? And it sets the scene of Vern being out with a shorty. You feel me? They enjoying their time together. But then by the end of it, he's being pulled over. So you feel me? That's the pull-up. Now, he explains all it takes is one time and one inference with the police that it could turn into a deadly occurrence. And that's like what his second verse does on here. It says, Joy Floyd died crying for his mama dog. Breonna Taylor never had a chance at all. Tamir Rice never had a chance to grow. Rodney King showed you how they feel by video. And it's just like this chronological thing. Like, you know, yes, all of these things are current, what happened, but you have to go back to that first instance where you seen what they was doing to us on video, where the world already knew what was happening to us at one time. And you feel me, it's still like that. It doesn't make any sense to me, but that's just a real dope thing. It's really smooth. The one thing I like about Serene is every topic on here is a chaotic situation, but guess what, the album is so serene. That's really like hard to pull off when you're talking about these deep issues and you're making it really soft, smooth. It's not like loud. It's not none of this. That really makes you be able to speak to your audience like that. I thought that was really rare to be able to pull off something like this. Next track on here, Ain't a Thing, Serene in quotation marks, and this is a nothing but a G-Thing sample. He has his daughter Chase on here. Salute to you, because it's a running theme on here, and it's not on every track, but it's a theme where there's a female voice backing up what Vern is saying through these tracks. You feel me? It's a reinforcement of the positive notes, and that happens to be his daughter's Chase voice on here. So salute with just a family affair. This this track starts off with James Baldwin, famous, you know, just clip of him talking. So salute to just some depth on the album when it comes down to stuff like that. You know, I'm a sucker for those type of things because that's how knowledge goes by. That's why I always try to tell people who these little clips are inspired by, because if they say something inspired you could go and look up and look at the whole thing in contents and get, you know, how powerful we were at one time and how we spoke, how we felt at one time. And James Baldwin, he's one of the guys out there that never hesitate to speak about the conditions of our community at any time. But this right here, all I ever wanted was some money in my pocket. Read that Donald Goins book and I thought he was a prophet. They killed my nigga Myers on the corner by the market. And it's just, that's the hook. You feel me? I read that Donald Goins and I thought he was a prophet. That's a fact. You feel me? That's a fact. This is like, you know, as a girl, I was reading these books coming up, Donald Goins book, every book. You feel me? So I know how impactful that type of thing was on us when we have this black literature and we're reading this and we're aspiring to be like what we're reading in this book. Like, this right here is really serious, and a lot of people try to get deep with you. And I'm gonna tell you, sometimes it don't work because then it becomes overbearing. But it's just these little flecks of, like, you know, like we're all the same. We regular niggas out here doing what we gotta do, and we see everything that's going on. Is what I really like about this project as well. Next track on here is called Residue. Now this a hustling track. You feel me? But everything is smooth again. Everything is smooth. Everything is very serious, but it's serene. But it's for real though. And this is one of those tracks where it's not no reinforcement on here, because this is him like. This whole album is really great because it's him struggling with himself, just dealing with day-to-day life and how to react and how not to react. And this track doesn't have that, that female reinforcement voice on here, which I thought was really, really strong, because, it's like your auntie, your daughter, your mother trying to reinforce those good qualities on you. So some of the tracks don't have it. This is one of the tracks that don't have it because he's struggling with himself on there, talking about hustling and should he do it, should he not. And the very next track on here is called The Score Put Me On. Let me tell you something about Vern. Vern is a student in the game. The first line is said on here, is that, and I know just what to do. That means you a student in the game. You know where you got that from. You feel me? Like, it's like just hands-on hip-hop. A lot of people say that they're students of the game, but they don't show you. They don't show you how they craft their music. They don't show you how they craft their verses or the thought process behind their projects. They think because you use a sample or something like that, that you're a student in the game. No, sometimes you have to show us you have these rare influence on here just from that top thing on there. And I know just what to do. And he plays into that a little bit more in the verse too. It's just like, dog, like, you feel me? Damn near unstoppable right here with this joint. This joint right here, I wrote down here, no lie to you, I said it's a crowd rocker. And not that it's loud, because I told you everything on here is serene. You feel me? But it's easy. Everybody can say every word to it, and they have that bounce to it that everybody understands. One of the bars on here, Zodiac be Libra, hella handy with the scales. I'm just trying to get it. I'm just trying to dip the scales. That's real hustler talk. He ain't say he's trying to tip the scales. Say he trying to dip on the scales, nigga. Understand what's going on here. Really, really dope track. Next track on here, Living Sin. This is a conscious track that got that reinforcement on there. Really, really dope move. The next track on here is Sand, and I believe that I used Sand before because I was so taken back by Sand and like the production that went on with it. It was one of the first tracks I heard off of Serene. And just like I said, that reinforcement female voice that keeps coming through by Chase on here, I thought this was really, really just dope and real. Put me on a t-shirt, turn me to a hashtag, killer getting desk duty, my body in a trash bag. Just real shit. Here we go again with just being real as fuck. Just really dope. Every opportunity he gets to just show you that, he's this regular, real person just like you out here trying to get this popping. He does. And like I said, that reinforcement voice on here is just something that runs through here, and that's what ties projects together. That's what makes projects dope projects. Next track on here called Effing Up featuring J Rabbit. I like this track. I like when an artist considered they effed up, when they fucked up. You feel me? Everybody always wants to be on this like thing of being untouchable and stuff like that. I've been fucking up a little bit, smoking a little bit, push my luck a little bit. Like, just keeping it real. Like, what real person have never had that conversation with themselves? Like, you fucked up, dog. You gotta get yourself together, dog. You can't keep going on like this, dog. And that's what's going on here. I really did appreciate just the realness of this whole album. Feels featuring Young Black the Boss. This is some real West Coast smooth shit. I'm gonna just say that to you. It's just that low bounce on a track. Like I said, nothing on here. Like, the score might be the most like upbeat sound wise on here, so nothing is coming over that. But feels just one of them like rider music, talking about your day type of vibe going on here. Real smooth. Really like that. The track on here is Centerfold. I really appreciated this too because it started off with a speech with a woman talking about how black men have to protect themselves and how black men have had to protect themselves in various amounts of ways since the beginning, like of our exception coming into America and all of this stuff. But the track is about the appreciation for black women. So I found that dichotomy really, really nice coming across on here. I'm telling you, this shit was really, really dope. This was really, really flattering me. Last track on here, LOWO. That thing, that's a Lauryn Hill sample. Dope way to close it out. It's like, he's giving you the perfect just backdrops to a lot of these things on here. The samples on here is used in the right places, in the right ways. They're not overbearing. They're not just, cheat code type of things going on here. Really, really dope project. VRN also has a project out called Tattoo, which is really, really dope too. So make sure you check in and lock in with the artists. You feel me? But this shit was hard. I'm about to get out of here. I'm Madam Money. You can follow me on Twitter and IG at Madam Money Says. That's MADAMMONEYSAYS. Dog, I'm telling you, it's a lot of good music floating around there, dog. You feel me? Hopefully, I'll be the one that puts you on to. So, peace.
Ready, steady, aim at the target. I'm flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha, MacGyver. Alchemy on the track, make it lava. And I won't stop rocking till I retire. Singular or plural, she rank numero uno. Colder than you know.